was feeling hopeless, I was feeling broken, couldn't see where I was going, almost fell apart. That is when I found you, you could see right through me, pull me from the darkness, save me from the start. I might be reaching for the stars, but whenever I'm with you, doesn't matter where I am. I follow the voices in my heart, I feel you're always here by my side. I know that you are glorious, glorious. I know that you are glorious. I'm all in this time, all in this time. On top of the world, I'd save every moment. Nothing can break us apart, let us show. 춤을 추면 오늘 do whatever I like, because I have you right by my side. I know that you are. 이전엔 내가 아냐, 난 돌아가지 않아. 공허했었던 그 수많은
Oh, Maxwell, welcome to the stream.
아무도 없던 내게 따스히 다가와준 그 모든 의미를.
Oh, and hello to you, Renette, the odd Twitcher. Hello and welcome to the stream. What would you like me to call you? Just so you know. Maxwell says, do you like my new my emote? What? Oh yeah, that's fun. Oh, that's fun to see that you made it like your own. Also, hello Aspen, welcome to the stream. How y'all doing today? Renette says just a runette. Remember me? Ah, okay. It's because the U is not there. I see. Now I remember with like that little jog. Also, thank you to Melissa Lycan for subscribing. I see that I got like a subscription there. Maxwell says I finally got my emotes to work. Oh, I mean, like they should not be like that hard to like make work. Like you just put it onto Twitch and they'll approve it at some point. That's usually like how it goes. Come on, give me the one I want. Okay. No, there we go. But yeah, like, glad to see that your emotes have been approved. it is a little bit that they have it this way. Is there a way to like see it? Oh well, I'll work around it. Switch corner. We need this one. There we go. Maxwell says, I'm probably nap because it's 5:05 in the morning. Oh goodness me! Like, why are you awake this late? But thank you for dropping by, even if it was like just for a moment. It's all good. To be fair, I do stream very early in the day for Europe. I say early in the day, but like it's like 1 p.m. Most people aren't even off work at that point. Runette says early owl. I'm an owl. Am I an owl? I actually don't have like an owl character now that I think about it. I have a flamingo persona, but that's about it. That's the closest I'm getting currently. Oh. Let's see here. Maxwell says, a stream will probably play in background. Oh, that's all good. Like, just, I I worry for your health. Do sleep. It is quite important. Brunette says, Cookie, have you seen the Gameoverse pilot? And if so, what do you think? I did actually watch it yesterday. Funnily enough, like I just watched it yesterday night. I do enjoy it a lot. I love the animation. Like it's very choppy. Like not in a bad way. It's kind of like old school in it. Like I do love that. It's also just like nice to see like that it's not necessarily like all doom and gloom. Like sure, like there is like a little bit of sadness to it, yes, but it feels like that there's gonna be like, you know, hope to everything, and I like to see that because like we've gotten a lot of like cartoons lately where they're just so depressing. Like of course I'm hoping that like, you know, what's it called, like Princess of Guinevere, Knight of Guinevere, like, you know, the other 2D animated one that Glitch has. That one feels a little more like doom and gloom because of like the scenario that everyone's in. Like the whole world is just like bleak as it is, and that's fine. I'm getting a little tired of everything being so sad, so I'm glad to see like some with like a little bit of hope to it. Maxwell says, early I did have a nap for 5 hours. Oh wait, can y'all still hear me or should I wait? Oh. I think I need to... Can I? Oh, I need to have a point for it. Okay, so I need to add one here, and then I can, like, switch the line with a little more. There we go. That's better. I'm waiting for like the ad to be over because like I'm not sure if people can hear me. Ad break is over. Okay. So I see that Maxwell says that earlier I did have a nap, slept for 5 hours, which I'm glad that you did. It's important that you do have rest, essentially. Oh, I need it to be thin and then thick from there. I don't like how this looks. Let me just fix that. Runette says some people have called the pilot as a beach episode. I mean, it just happens to be in an area that is like water. Like, I wouldn't say that it's a beach episode just because of that. I think that's just silly to say that it's that. Let's see here. Maxwell says, I'm gonna watch the Backrooms movie when it comes out. The Backrooms movie. Oh, right, like the analog horror. Yeah, it seems interesting, like but I don't know if I'm like one to watch that. Like I've gotten a little tired of like the Backrooms because there was like a period where there was just like so much horror with it. Which is like, it's fine, but could we like like they kind of like beat it to death when game developers like all hop on like the wagon of like, oh yeah, like this is like super popular right now, let me get some of that. And I just sit there like, I guess it's cool, but could you maybe have like your own ideas? I don't know, like as a aspiring game developer myself, I'm like, I wouldn't want to just copy paste like something that other people have done, but maybe that's just me. I may be specific in wanting to be creative and creating something new, but if they just want to, like, have their hand in it, like, sure, I guess. Let's see here. Runette says, I'm pretty sure beach... No, wait, Runette also wrote here... Hold on. Interesting take on Knights of Guinevere. I'm going to YouTube. I cannot tolerate ad breaks like this. That's okay. You're welcome to, like, watch me on YouTube. That's why I stream both places. Let's see here. Renette says, I'm pretty sure beach episode means that one episode in the series where there's a big reveal of things. I'm not sure if that's, like, the case. I think it's mostly, like, beach episodes or, like, them in bikini or, like, bathing suits. Like, there's nothing much to it. Like, sometimes it's just a filler episode for the most part. At least, like, if we're talking about, like, anime beach episodes, like, it's usually like that. But it's not so much, like, it's a bad thing with, like, Knights of Guinevere. Like, I still enjoy it. I love, like, the cinematics of everything involved in it. Like, it's fantastic. I love the stark colors that they go with. I'm just sitting here like, okay, like, the mood is way different compared to, like, Game Overs. But it's not a bad thing by any means. Like, I love, like, the dark stuff. It's not that I don't. I watched, like, what's it called, like, Centaur World. Sure, like, it's not completely bleak, Centaur World by any means, but there's, like, a lot of bleakness to it and some hope to it. I'm just having, like, a hard time being able to tell how things are gonna change when it comes to Knights of Guinevere. Like, where's the hope gonna come in? Because, like, it seems bleak from the start and sad. Like, also just, like, the brackets between, like, the poor and, like, the rich. It's like, this is topical, I guess, but Maxwell says, oh, you're also trying to catch. Renette, yes, hello. Like, I don't know how much you heard on, like, the spiel I did about, like, Knights of Guinevere and, like, the beach episode, quote unquote. But I hope you catch it, Maxwell. Let's see here. Renette says, yeah, I heard you. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Renette says, no props, you too. Thank you. I mean, I'm just line arting. We ended there. Like, it's nice and easy to, like, be line arting. It's very nice. And now with new option. Hello Yaksha, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm trying a new thing on like Clip Studio to like see if I can like line art this way instead. We shall see if it works. Like so far so good. Like it's nice and easy. Like, sure, it looks a little bad when I just do it like that, but that's not necessarily the point here. Like, it'll be better once I'm, like, fixing them. The lines. Yaksha says, a little bit tired, but doing great at the same time. Oh, that's good! Like, not so much that you're tired, but the other stuff. So I'm just gonna go with like this, and then... Oh, whatever. I can always cut. It's all good. Rufus says, what are you drawing? Looks like a dragon. Yes, it actually is Stefan, my Fursona. Rufus says, like a what? It is a... Wait. Is that a reference? Hey! I was getting it, like, as I was, like, saying it, I was like, oh, that's what you're referencing. Oh, right, I was gonna, like, do the Yakuza today. I guess it'll be tomorrow, then. Like I said, like, last stream, I was gonna do it this stream, and now I'm like, oh, I forgot. It's silly of me, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that I was gonna, like, you know, try again with Yakuza and, like, continue with what I've begun. Which is a little silly of me, I forgot that. But next stream, which will be Saturday, because, like, I have to not stream on Thursday, because, like, my test was rearranged, so I have to, like, be there then instead. And I kind of don't want to, like, change the times all the time with, like, my tests. So we're gonna try and see if I can, like, get that under wraps here. Rufus says I'll be there. Dang, I had no idea. Well, you weren't at the stream, like, last stream when I mentioned it. So how could you know? But yeah, Saturday at 9 p.m. To 11 p.m. on... What was it, like GMT plus 2? For me? I'm gonna try and, like, come back to it. Rufus says I had to do other stuff after a while. I might have missed when you said it. Yeah, like, no worries. Like, I don't hold it against you. I say a lot of things during streams. Some things I don't remember. Like this one. I did not remember that I had said that. It's until, like, you mentioned Yakuza, I'm like, oh right, I was gonna do that. I haven't played videos games in a while. Rufus says, I think Yakuza Kiwami is more fun than Zero, honestly. Probably. I have no idea, because like I've only played like Yakuza 0 so far, because like I'm trying to play in chronological order. So far, not so good. Because like it frustrates me so, but I'll see if I can like just power through it so I can get to some of the other entries in the franchise, because I feel like it sucks that this is like my experience. Also, don't worry, these are gonna be straightened out so that they are prettier, these lines. I'm just putting them down so I can like just use the same tool to fix them. Let's see here. Rufus says that if you get around to it, I think you'll find the combat in that more enjoyable. You don't have to do the 3-second animation every time you change styles. And the story is fun too. Ah. Like, the story isn't bad in, like, Kiwami, for sure. Like, that's not my issue. My issue is more so, like, I thought that the things were optional when it comes to, like, the... what's it called? The minigames, but they're not. It doesn't feel like they are. Because they kind of block for you to, like, be able to do specific things, right? Like, if you don't have XYZ thing... like, the combat styles, like, then what's the point? Like, if it's his canon style of, like, how he attacks, then it's kind of weird that it's locked behind this arbitrary, you must, do this side thing. That's just what I find, like, a little annoying. And all those, like, and the side story has also, like, side games to them, where I'm just sitting there like, does anyone like these side games? Like, I don't like these mini games that they spring on you and there's too much variety and you don't get any chance to actually, like, you know, get to know it. Let's see here. Manic Jäger, schönen guten Mittag. Hello, welcome to the stream. I don't speak German. I am sorry. I am actually Danish. But hello and welcome to the stream. How are you? Manic Jäger says, like, you did. Well, I just repeated what you said. I just read it out loud, that's all. I'm no expert in it. I understand that, though. I've been to Germany a few times, so it's not that I don't understand it. Let me see here what, Yaksha is lurking, that's all good. Rufus says you get it for free in Kiwami, which is the next game after Zero, but you gotta level it up with kinda a recurring mini-game, but it's really fun on, like, the real estate waiting simulator. Yeah, I understand that. Because that sucks. Like, I don't mind minigames, but I'm also just sitting here like, why the arbitrary gambling with, like, the what are they called? Those kings and stuff, right? Like, I'm sitting there like, this is so arbitrary, why are we doing this? Let's see here. Honor Light says, I'm finally making a Fursona. It's a Indian giant squirrel and a jerboa? I don't think I know what a jerboa is. But cool! Glad to hear that. Medigator says, strolling through streams with the furry tag all night long, so I'm kind of fine and confused. Oh, what are you confused about? Like currently I'm sitting here making my Fursona's reference sheet. If I'm looking haphazardly, like with like the line art, it's because like I'm just putting the lines down so I can then edit them after the fact. Because it is like vector. Clip Studio Paint has an option for you to use vector tools, which I'm trying to like see if I can like, you know, do that. So I can like control the lines a little better. Like I'm just not used to it yet because like I'm used to Illustrator when it comes to this kind of pen tool, so I'm a little finicky with it. But that's just purely because like the tools aren't as easy to just switch between, which is a little bit, but I kind of am just like trying it out, seeing if it's like, you know, good for me to make line art with like in the future. It's not the most ideal one, but like yeah, it works. It works much better than the other tool that I was using for it, like vector tool I was using in this, because like I couldn't pick the vertices and stuff. Manic Jaeger, by the way, what would you like me to call you? Like I'm just reading your username, but like if you want me to call you something else, feel free to say so, and pronouns. Manic Jaeger says, I already learned what a Fursona is and some stuff, but it's a lot of different opinions on the furry topic. There's always going to be different opinions when it comes to any topic. Like, I have my Fursonas in such a way that I have... The one I'm speaking through right now is Nathaniel. He's some aspects of me, but not all aspects, because I have multiple Fursonas. I don't like necessarily having all my aspects in one character, or in one Sona, because I'm weird like that. I like to have a little bit of mystery as to what is what. Because, especially since I do stream, I don't necessarily need you all to know me inside and out, like everything there is to know about me as a person. I got nothing to hide. It's just more like I don't like to burden people with everything of my past and whatnot. But, you know, it'd be that way. Metagake says that's at one point the multi-core twink side core thingy. I mean, all of my guys are twinks. I can say that much. Because I can't exactly say that Stefan here, who is also a Sona, isn't also a twink. Like, if I just remove the line art for a moment here, I don't think that this guy is very much so a hunk or bara or anything, so another twink. And I don't think his outfit necessarily helps either on the whole case. Like, he is just a twink, and that's okay. But I'm having fun with it. Like, I have more Fursonas that I'm also like working on with like new reference sheets. I can show, like, I have Ryder here, also a twink. And then I have a Bat, also a twink. I just like to have twinks, I guess. Because that's what I am. Kasuki says I draw Jet the Hawk as Guardian Exi Yukuba, the Guardian of Greed. Yeah, I've seen you draw on a lot of like sketches and stuff, but like, I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you considering like finishing any of these? Like, because you draw a lot of sketches, but like not a whole lot of finishing, like with line art and color. Like, because it would make things easier to see as well if you actually do add color. Because like the more projects that you make, like sketches, like the more you have to finish, and it's nicer to like end up with like some finished ones as well. I'm not saying that every single one has to be finished, not by a landslide. Like I feel like it's bad to say that you have to finish every single piece that you put out there or like sketch. In order to improve and stuff like I've seen some people say that when it comes to art, and I'm like, yeah, but sometimes you also just don't need to, you know. Like you just want to do an idea down, and that's fine. But it is like important to sometimes finish things, just so you get that practice in to color and like, you know, coordinate and figure out like, okay, I want this color palette to be with this character. Kasuke says, I forgot. I'm just saying, like, I'm just mentioning it to you. Rufus says, dude, I love starting projects and never finishing them. I know, I do that all the time. Like, I've finished... I'm trying to finish this one. Like, sure, I haven't finished all the other parts of, like, his reference sheet yet, but, like, I'm at least gonna finish this part, because then it, like, prompts me to finish the rest, so I can actually put it out. But it's like really important to like get those skills under your belt as well, like coloring a character, like how much do you want of XYZ color in the design. It's important to know when you're making art, also because like, especially if you want to do character design, that is a big part of the character design. Like not just the silhouette, but also the color combination. Like, what kind of character are they? Or what are they trying to represent? In this case, like, this guy is, you know, a dragon fruit, so naturally his colors are dragon fruit colored. But that can only really come across if I actually do color him in. Like, sure, you can maybe kind of tell, like, from his tail that he's a dragon fruit, but it does add to it if I do add the color. If you get what I mean, like what I'm trying to put down here. Because I'm not trying to deter you from like doing sketches and whatnot. And by all means, continue. But I'm also just seeing like a pattern here that you only make sketches and send them. And sometimes like the art isn't even centered in like the picture. And I think that you could take another picture to like make sure that it's centered, or like crop it so it is centered, so that I can see like specifically the thing. Because like sometimes like Discord will cut it out, like the top of it, but you know, I can just click in on it, of course. There's nothing stopping me from doing that, but Manigaker says for what? At least it is it a bit off balance with such a tail? Actually I wanted it chunky. Isn't it a bit off balance? Well, I mean, he's leaning a lot forward, but like it is just like a pose for the thing. I do have a reference sheet already. I'm just like, you know, making a new one because I didn't like his attire. But I do like a big chunky tail, like with this twink character, because like technically you can open up his tail and there's fruit inside. Like the meat of the fruit, essentially. Sometimes you can like just play around with like the bit of, like different proportions and whatnot. Like I have lots of like fun with that. I'm not necessarily a realistic artist here, if you haven't noticed. Let's see here. Kasuki says next time wave the swallow. Yes, go for it. Have fun with wave. Manic Ieka says fruits inside the tail. Well, yes, he is a fruit. Rufus says, Stefan Solus, any inspirations you get the name from? I actually... Stefan was just like a name that I really, really like. I think there was like a character from another person that I really liked. They were super nice to me, like a relatively good friend of mine back then. And I just really liked the name of their character, and then I stole it for this guy. And Solus, I actually looked up like the meaning of it, but I don't remember it. It's probably something with sun, but it just makes sense because, you know, he is a plant, he kind of needs the sun. But otherwise, not really. Like, I kind of try and like give them names that just sound good also together, because like Stefan Solus is sounding nice together. Rufus says he looks fruity. He is a fruit. He's literally a fruit. Manic Jaeger says, I thought they're kidding about fruit furries in the other stream. Is the pizza furry then real too? I'm sure there is like a pizza furry out there. Like, everything under the sun can be like a furry. Like, I've seen people who are planes, like that they have plain Fursona, and that's fine. I don't see a problem with it. If it brings them joy, like sparks joy, I see no issue. Rufus says, nothing from Sebastian Solus. Who's Sebastian Solus? Let me look Sebastian Solus. No, actually not. Nothing of the sort. Like, I don't know this character. Sure, like, I know them, I've seen them around, but, like, Solus was, like, given to him way before, like, I even knew about, like, that character. Let's see. Should I wait till, like, the ad is done? Manic Jaeger, can you still hear us? You can now hear, okay, like, because, like, I don't know with, like, the ads and whatnot, like, but, I see that Rufus says, dang. Yeah, like, I don't go to Roblox, so it's completely coincidental, if anything. Because, like, it was after my time, like, sure, like, it's been there a while at this point, like, but... And I'm not that old. Like, sure, I could have probably started playing it when I was a teen, but it just never made it into the mainstream enough for it to go to Europe. And there's no point to me playing it now because I'm old. I'm an adult. I shouldn't be playing a kid's game. Manigaga says, now I hear, and I can't get it in my head, furry fluffy, like, well, yes, like, there is, it's just like a broad word, I would say, because, like, people also have, like, plants, like, you know, flowers, as, like, their persona. I've seen that here and there. Not a problem in my opinion, because, like, flowers are pretty. I get it. Like, if I were to have a flower persona, it would probably be an orchid or a bird of paradise flower. But that's up to each and every person, like, what they decide to do. And there is no right or wrong, I don't think, because it's not harming anyone if they have that. And anyone is saying otherwise, I'm just like, go outside and touch some grass. Just let them have whatever they want, honestly. Like, this is the internet. People are doing things to have fun. Like, they're not trying to be here to harm you by any means. They just want to make their own little world that they enjoy. Rufus says, do not play Pressure, bro. It got into a huge scandal because the owner of the game, SA, the music composer, and the entire staff, except for the, like, 3 people left. The game is a mess right now, and missing half its assets. Roblox games are full of conflict. Well, then it's a good thing that I did not name it after a specific character from, like, such a game. Because, goodness me. Like, the only time I've named a character after a fictional character, like, I have two, I think. I can pull them up. Hold on. Claude, the rat here, he's actually named after a Black Butler character. Specifically the butler from the second season, who got really screwed. Like, I'm just sitting there like, oh, okay, but I love that guy, but okay. I guess he's gone now. Medic Jaeger says, it's hard for me to process the information if there are not really rules. They are based on other than having fun. I get it, like, wanting to have rules, and like some people are like, oh, like when you make your Fursona, you only should have one Fursona because it's meant to be you. But it's like, what if I like so many animals, like that I can't just pick one to be? Like, I feel like that's so restricting and weird to do. Like, why are you restricting yourself? If you have creativity, go right ahead and make like whatever creature you want. Like, if you want multiple Fursonas of like different species, go right ahead. Like, why should there be rules set by other people? Like, if it's not sparking you joy, why listen to it, right? We need more positivity. We need more, like, you know, encouragement to be creative. And if one way of making characters for you is making it through, you know, self-insert, then go right ahead. I have multiple characters that were Fursonas, and then I removed them as Fursonas and made them into actual characters because I didn't feel like I was them anymore. I have that with... oh, let me just grab one. Remy here. This guy, like, I'm actually called Remy. I stole his name. But then I gave him a name that was Remy with a Y instead of an I. Because I was like, you know what? Like, I like his character design. I just don't want him to be representing me anymore because he was such a aggressive character. Like, in the sense of, like, he's always so easy to get angry. And I don't want to be that anymore. So I decided I'm keeping him that way. But I'm not going to associate myself as like that's my Fursona, that's me anymore. But it's still like a good character because it's still like, you know, variety to my cast. So, you know, there's a lot of things that you can do when you're like creating characters and creating Fursonas and like, you know, demoting them, promoting them, etc., like depending on like what you feel like. Let me see here. Rufus says, Roblox games are full of conflict. Yeah, because like anyone can make Roblox games, and it might not be the best sometimes. That everyone can just make games. Because some people are problematic out there, but, you know, like, the same can be said. Like, they can still make games outside of Roblox anyways. It's not like they're, how do you say, barred from Godot or Blender, etc., of like different things that they can use to make games. So, Manny Jaeger, like, congrats that you caught the Nidorino. Rufus says, I named my oh wait, you also wrote like Claude GTA 3. No. Claude is actually named after a Black Butler character, an anime. Rufus says, I named my Sona Leonard because I like the name, and his last name, Emeterio, is from this book that I love from a few years ago. Yeah, which is fair, like, just name them however you want. Rufus is a name I go by online, and is the first name of the same character, Rufus Emeterio, from the book. They both die at the end. Huh, interesting. But yeah, like, you can take from, like, anything that you have, like, you know, been inspired by, or, like, that you enjoyed, like, the writing of, or, you know, playing the character in a game, like, any of that. Like, my boyfriend and I, we have 2 rats, and they're named after 2 Black Butler characters because we ship them together. Like, his character's... his Fursona's name is Sebastian, literally the main butler of like the Black Butler. Meanwhile, I took Claude because I like Meganes. And Claude is a Megane in the anime. Megane means like a character with glasses. I enjoy that very much. Like, we're just having fun with it. There's nothing else about it. We just vibe. Rufus says, actually sent me into tears, bro, which is great. Like, it's a good, that means that it's doing something good. Like, it's having great writing that you feel with. Sebastian Solis joking, yeah, because we don't care for like Sebastian Solis, I will say. Because, you know, we don't play Roblox games, neither of us do. Yeah. Okay. That was the wrong one. It's like, we're outside that era of, like, games, I will say. Because it's Roblox, it's not for we, it's for kids. Oh, Rufus says, I used to be too, but there's nothing good left to play. Guts and Black Powder is a good one if you ever do. I don't think I ever will play Roblox. It's just not for me. Like, I don't enjoy that kind of gameplay. I also am like a Dane, so I'm just sitting over here like, yeah, Roblox, I see you stealing from Denmark. Yeah. Lego. So I'm a little, what's it called, skeptic that way. I think that's also why I didn't make it to like Denmark, because we just, you know, look at it and go, that's Lego. Bootleg Lego. What? You know? Rufus says, alternate history Napoleonic war era zombie game. The devs want to take it off of Roblox and make it into a real thing. I was QA for the game for a while. Oh, cool! Rufus says you can play as Denmark, Norway, so you have some representation. It's just more so like, you know, as a person that is from Denmark, I'm just sitting there like with Roblox that they just stole literally the Lego men. Not that Lego is like a thing I want to like necessarily be representative of or anything like that. I'm not like, it's a big ass company at this point. Like, do I care that much? No, but I don't think it made it into Denmark because we do have Lego. And then we're just looking at them like, yeah, no. Like, get out of here. That's our stuff. Rufus says, my favorite map of it was Jutland Defense, but they never released it because they thought it was too open. What does that mean, too open? Rufus says they had this NPC that was a voice acted named Emil. There's a Copenhagen map too, which I think is nice. Yeah, like it's nice. It's better than, like, you know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I'm just looking at them like, why are we not in Denmark? Why are we in Norway? Why are we in Norway? They literally call them the Danes. Why is there no Danish place for you to go? This makes no sense. Those damn Danes, and it's like always in England, always in Norway. It's like, wait, what? What do you mean? Why would they be swimming all the way from Norway to England? That makes no sense. We have a shorter distance. Rufus says, I'm not telling you these because I'm trying to get you to play, by the way. I'm just saying what I like about it. That's completely fine. I'm not knocking you for, like, you know, saying what you like. I'm just being honest that I'm probably never going to play it. It's just not my cup of tea, and that's okay. Like, I don't have to have everything be my cup of tea. Can I? No, I cannot. I do not like that I can't switch between these options. I wish there was a way to do that, but oh well. I'll work with what I got. Rufus says that it was too open because the game mostly has slow shambling zombies, and in really open maps you can just walk in circles and loop them into a line behind you. Yeah, but that's what you would do in real life, right? Like, if you were in a zombie apocalypse, you would not necessarily put yourself in such a situation where you can't run away from them if they're slow and shambling. Like, Rufus says in the Copenhagen map you have to escape as the city is on fire because the British are quarantining the city and trying to stop the zombies from advancing further into Europe. That makes little sense. Copenhagen is on an island. Like, excuse me? Why? Like, just knock the bridge down and there you go. Like, there's two bridges. Maniac Manic Jaeger says it's the Viking revenge from the English. You don't say. River says at the end of the map, as you float down the river on a little gunboat, you have to try to blow up a British brig sloop ship as the sailors are all fire at you with their muskets and cannons. It's kind of wild because, like, if you were to, like, make a zombie apocalypse kind of thing in Europe, the amount of guns you will have is next to zero. Like, we don't have guns just readily available like in America. That's something that Americans don't think about when they're, like, writing stuff like this. And it is so funny to me every time because we're sitting there like, we don't have just guns readily available, you know? Like, this is rare that you have a gun. And if you have a gun, it's usually like a hunting thing. Like, you had to get a permit for it. So it's just always funny to me when they try and write stuff like this. Because it's like, yeah, we have to be creative. Like, if I were in a zombie apocalypse, I would have to, like, be creative with what I use as a weapon. Because I don't have a gun. Manic Jaeger says, even in the apocalypse, getting a gun in Germany would be the real bureaucratic nightmare arc. Yeah. I mean, granted, like, the bureaucratic department would not really be much of a thought at that point. It would just be like how do we get rid of all these zombies, like, before anything? Like, they would do a sweep, if anything. And get it under control, I would think. Because, again, like, Germany is, like, very efficient. Rufus says, it's set between 1812 to 1915 and the Copenhagen map is 1815. Yeah. Okay. I don't imagine that they have. No way. Hold on. So, you were saying that they were bombing them, right? With planes, were they? Because, like, airplanes aren't really, like, a thing by then. Manigator says, believe me, it would be the last thing that would survive in Germany. You would be jailed if you hunt down zombies without zombie hunting permission. Yeah, but I was meaning more so like, you know, the military would take care of it. Is what I mean, like with Germany, like they would be very efficient at like getting that going in general. Because this is a threat to your people, and you kind of don't want the number of people to go down too fast. Let's see here. Rufus says the zombies are some supernatural crap because they raise the dead from burial places if they get close enough. So the more they spread through Europe from their start in Russia, the worse it gets. They firing Congreve rockets from ships. It's based on the 1805, I think, bombing that actually happened. Fair, I guess. I'm just sitting here like, if there were planes at that time, I would have questions. Also, hello, Senryu. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? How is everyone, actually? Like, you enjoying yourselves? As we're talking about strange things in wars and whatnot. I'm not much of a war person or, like, you know, gun person in general, so that's also why I don't play gun games. I'll say that Yakuza is not a gun game. Like, sure, you can have a gun, but do you use a gun? No, it's funnier to punch people. At least I would think so. Let me see here. Manigator says it's forbidden to use the military inlands in Germany, and there are no rules for zombie apocalypse, so the rule would be still in place. I suppose that's true. Sandria says, good, just got Ceruledge recently in Pokemon Go. Ooh, congrats! That takes a bit to get, like, as you have to, like, fight, what was it, 20 ghosts for it? Which is, like, okay, not a lot of people necessarily put ghosts into, like, gyms, at least, like, from what I've seen in Denmark, but yeah, sucky. Rufus says hello to Senryu, and Senryu says hello. Or hero. But yeah, like, I actually got, like, some shinies, like, from grunts lately, like, 3 different ones. First one was Machoke, second one was Ralts, and then lastly, it was Chespin. And I'm just sitting here like, they just really want to fill my decks, my shiny decks. I don't... What? What is going on? It's like, I also had... When I was in Japan, I got a shiny Sora. Sora. It's hard to say that one. Out of the blue, and I was just sitting there like, it's shiny. But, like, it wasn't shiny outside of, like... So, you know, what? I was very confused. Because it was like, you know, when it was, like, copying my Pokemon, it wasn't shiny when I clicked in on it. So once I caught it and it revealed itself, that's when I could see that it was shiny. I was like, wait, what? So now you know that. Just catch any Sora you find. Sandria says, my brother has some disposable Pokemon I could battle against, so yeah. Ah. Oh, I guess you could battle with your friends. Right. I haven't thought about that. Like, friendly sparring. Oh, that makes sense suddenly. Because, like, I was just trying to, like, find it in the gyms, but I guess I could, like, talk with my boyfriend and we can, like, help each other out there. Because we were, like, looking for gyms all this time, and you're telling me, like, that we don't actually have to, we just fight each other? Yeah. Okay. I see. The more you know. Also because, like, Annihilate is also, like, annoying to, like, evolve. Aspen says hi to Senrio. Senrio says, and very recently I got a shiny Chimchar and Eevee. Ooh, congrats! Nice. And Senria says hello to Aspen. I'm learning so much. I realize these things now that I could just fight with my boyfriend. Sounds bad. Out of context. I'm just gonna fight my boyfriend just because. He likes a good sparring, surely. Serious is real though. Yeah, just fight with the lover. That's a normal thing to do, right? Lots of fixing these lines, and then I'll do the thicknesses afterwards. Manny Yeager says, I'm not a gun type. I like bare hands. I realized I could fight my boyfriend. Someone clip that? I don't think so. I would hope not. What kind of image am I making for people? Like, I swear I'm not a gun guy. I care not for it. Like, even in Mass Effect, when I was, like, playing Mass Effect, sure, I used the gun and stuff like that, but it was way funnier to up my melee stat, because I'm essentially bringing my fist to a gunfight, and it works. Because, like, I think it was, like, the first game you could, like, up your melee, and then, like, that stat carries over to the other games, even if it's not available, really, in the other games. Because, you know, it's mostly just gunfight, and like, that force fieldy thing that they have. And I was just like, you know what? No. I'm gonna do my own thing. And then I just go and punch the person in the face. Because I'm weird like that, and it's just... I think, like, even at the end of, like, the second game, like, one of the guy... The robot goes, like, I'm having trouble right now, Shepard. Shepard, please help me. And I'm like, oh, I need to help Legion right now. I just run straight ahead through the swarm and just, like, punch the person that's, like, shooting at him. I'm like, no, you don't get my robot, pal. I like that, pal. It took like one hit or something and they were just like down immediately. Like that's what happens when you like upgrade your melee in a gun game. Which is just the funniest to me. Because they don't have any defense against melee at all. Senator says, also a random highlight during the anniversary of the game, I found a wild ogre, and when I checked its IVs, they barely reached 1 star. Oh, that sucks. Manny Jaeger says, an image worth of a new Fursona, just a character that goes and punches people in the face. I mean, yeah. I think I have like a character that is like that, like that they go like melee type and that's it. I think it's actually Claude now to think about it, because like his way of fighting is just essentially launch his entire being into their face. That he aims for the face. He's such a little gremlin. I love him. Remember to save. Senria says, but at least the giant fish didn't flee instantly. Yeah, that's at least good. Like the Galarian birds, they will constantly just flee from you. Rufus says, hear you, Fursona? Oh my god. You know, the Korean version of Kiryu, right? Because I'm half Korean too. Like so. Let's see here. Senator says the persona I would only know is Tony from Hotline Miami 2, because his ability is insta-kill punches. Oh my god. That's amazing. It's like One Punch Man, but furry. I watched like 1 season of that anime, and then I was like, you know what? This is getting a little too violent for me. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Rufus says, I have a Sona like that. Fantastic. Senria says, Tony is in Tony the Tiger. Oh, the cereal? Yeah, that makes sense. Every time I hear the name Tony, I'm thinking of my boyfriend's character, Tony. And he's not a tiger, by the way. He's like some sort of canine with horns. I don't know how else to explain him. He does have a tail with like an eyeball on it. I think he's neat, but I call him Bald every time. Because he doesn't have any like hairstyle. Rufus says she throws hands. Ooh, cool. Manny Jaeger, damn, Vikings even raided the Korean peninsula. The thing is, my mom was adopted by a Swedish person and a Norwegian person, and they have like Danish citizenship somehow. Kind of, not really, but they have a summer house in Denmark, and their actual house is in Spain. It's like very convoluted. So I'm half South Korean and half Danish because my dad is Danish. But funnily enough, like in my dad's side of the family, the artists in there just take like French names, and I happen to do the same thing by calling myself Remy. Because I'm trans, so I changed my name, and Remy just stuck with me. And he's just like, so you follow tradition. You're an artist and you take the French, like a French name to yourself. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Whoops. Not a bad thing by any means, but it's just funny. How am I? This is hard. Come on. Back in. There we go. Let's see here. Manic Jaeger says that your boyfriend is a furry too. Yes, he is. When we met each other, like I saw his persona. It's like a king cheetah. One of them. He has multiple as well. So he has a king cheetah, a rat. He also has like a caribou and a kitsune and a kirin. Kirin is a mythical creature, by the way, like an Asian unicorn, quote unquote. It's not really a unicorn; it's more like a deer of sorts. But people forget how it originated as well, because it's like a description of like a giraffe that was like, you know, really messed up because the artist was like trying to like put it down onto paper with the knowledge that they had of like creatures. So yeah, it's kind of fun that way. Also, I'm gonna have to be right back for a moment. I have been drinking too much caffeine. Okay, back. Alright, let me read up what people are saying. Rufus says a little bit of this, little bit of that heritage. Yep. It's a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. Manic Jaeger says, so you are a 2.3 meter tall Korean with a French accent. Got it. I don't have any French accent to me. I am Danish. Like, I'm just half Danish, half Korean. I just ended up taking a French-ish name without realizing. I thought it was a Danish name too, but it's not. I learned that much. Scenario says, every time I hear Remy, I instantly think of Ratatouille. I swear, dog. Yeah, that was also like completely coincidental, because my boyfriend noticed that as well with Remy the rat. I didn't know that the rat's name was Remy. I really like the movie, but I did not name myself after the rat. It just happened to be. But because he did mention that, I actually ended up making Claude the rat / mouse, because I thought it was funny. Like, of course I'm gonna like have then one rat Sona just because of that. But, you know, keeping away that his name is not, you know, Remy, like it's then Claude. It was just funny. Manigiga says, so who's engaged then? The personas, the human part, all of it? Wait, what? Engaged? What do you mean with engaged? Also, congrats on catching the Bramblegast. Manigiega says engaged together. We're not engaged, Tobias and I. Tobias is my boyfriend. We will eventually marry, but when, I do not know. Like, we'll see about that. Because we've been together for 8 years now? Manny says attracted. Attracted. Well, yes, we are attracted to each other. I'll say that much. Considering we've been together for 8 years, I think at this point we're pretty much a couple. Gotta fix these eyebrows. Oops. But yeah, at some point we'll get married and stuff. Like, my boyfriend's Canadian, but also half German, funnily enough. Manigiega says, I mean, you met as persons or as furries or whatever. We actually started talking with Pokemon, funnily enough. When we first started talking with one another, we were both interested in a ship with Pokemon, like 2 specific characters. So we started from there, and then it just kind of spiraled from there, and we met each other in real life. We just both happened to have like Fursonas and stuff. We didn't think too much about it at the time. It was more so just like our Fursonas can, like, you know, hang out with each other. It'll be great. Like, I have my little himbo guy. Like, I say himbo because he's just like stupid. That's about it. Like, stupid and happy. I'll show you this guy. I do have his actual body type now. I'm working on his reference sheet as well. This one. He's supposed to be a little more twinky. That was what he started out as, so I'm reintroducing that. But my boyfriend accidentally drew him as a hunk, so it kind of stuck for a while. And then I was like realizing, you know what? I'm not a hunk. He's not supposed to be a hunk. He was never supposed to be a hunk. Just because he's a himbo. He's stupid. But, you know, then I'm just bringing it back. There's a reason why there's like a second piece over here. Like, I started out with this pose and I was like, that's too, how do you say, cunty, to like put together a pose. He's not like that. So I made him a second one where he's like more happy, a little more jolly and stuff. That's why I have like this one over here. Looks better in my opinion because of that fact that, you know, it's actually representing him more, because this other pose is more representing of Ryder, who is very chic and put together a person. So yeah, I have thought processes to these. So since my character was stupid and his character, or like his persona, was smart, the dynamic was very much so this idiot doesn't understand what I'm doing over here. Like, I'm an evil villain that likes to convert people into being demons, and he's just not able to turn into a demon. What is going on? Why is he not turning into a demon? I kind of expected him to. But turns out this guy is a god, even if he's stupid. He does have a god form as well. I can show that as well. Here you go. That's his god form, and that's why he couldn't just turn into a demon, because, like, how do you turn a god into a demon? It does not happen. Manigiga says that's another class of power level. Yeah, pretty much. Because his Sona Octus is a King Cheetah and he's a fallen angel. He tried to become God, but he could not become God. But yeah, like, it's a lot of lore, a lot of, like, out there stuff. This guy became, like, a god over time as, like, I developed him, like, from, like, this happy, jolly idiot to, oh, he's actually just water, straight up. And that makes him a god. So he's, like, water and air. Senria says, speaking of gods, I'm reminded of The Sims 4, and The Sims 4 means I get to torture my Sims again. Oh god. I mean, I guess you could do that. I kind of do that with my own characters, but, you know. My stories are not necessarily too happy. It's funny because, like, I did just earlier go, like, oh, we need more jolly things, but I'm, like, over here making, like, terrible, terrible stories. I forgot his eyelashes. Whoops. There. Manigaker says a lot of key smashing there. Furries can be elements now. Yeah, like, why would it stop it? Like, furries is like the broad, like, it's broad, a term. Is, like, can you imagine, like, if you're an object person, like, that you would use some sort of, like, object sona? I guess, like, some people do use that word, but but, you know, like, if it has, like, a kind of, like, a furry-ish form, like, I don't see why not. I'm just a very abstract person when it comes to it. Like, I hate being confined by rules. So, like, I will follow rules, of course, like, you know, in real life, I will follow rules. But when it comes to, like, being creative and making my own world, why should I follow everyone else's rules when I can make my own rules in my own world? You know? Metagiga says, object sona, you mean patriarchy? No, I'm just meaning more so like people who have a TV character and then, like, what would you call that? Like, I guess it would be an object sona. Oh yeah, crumbs. I'll join you. Where's my crumb percentage? 12% is not that bad. Oh, and then I get 88%. Metagiga says ATV. Yeah, like, people do that all the time. Like, that they do different things, like, with their sonas and whatnot. Or a mixture of, like, you know, a furry creature and then, you know, a TV or something, or like a other, what's it called, object. Like, again, I did see, like, people who call themselves furries who have a plane fursona, like, that they're literally a plane, which is not a bad thing by any means. Like, it's cool. It's just, you know, that's not the traditional furry you would think. So there's not a whole lot of rules to it when you think about it that way. Like, whatever sparks you joy. If you consider yourself a furry, you're a furry. Aspen is 60% crumbs. Like, don't worry, Senrio. Like, you can try again if you want to. Though I guess most people limit themselves to once per stream. Squeak, squeak of the bottle. Like, I think the whole point to a Fursona and like a furry and stuff is like, you know, you make your own world, you make your own rules for the world, because like it just makes sense. Like you're being creative over there and like trying to like make something happen. Because like, imagine all those people who have like, you know, furry characters and then they have a pet that is like a dog, and their dog is if that's like the kind of world that they want to create, sure, whatever. I just find it a little strange, perhaps, because isn't that just like the Neanderthal version of you if you're a dog and their dog? But it sparks some joy. I'm not gonna like knock them for it. I just think it's a little funny. Like, not something I would do myself. Like, I think the pets that I've created would be essentially like bugs for characters. Not that I have any characters with like a bug pet currently, but that's what I would do, because then it wouldn't be as strange a thing. Metagame says, but on what base even furries interact with each other when gods meet TVs? What? It all depends again on like the world that you create. Like if you have like characters that are mixed with TVs, that can happen. That could happen in even my world, because my world has like superheroes, and the superheroes have like side effects, and that could mean that they're born as like an android, or again, a TV mixed person, or a ghost even. Like there's possibilities, like plenty of them. It's just like, you know, what the world is, like what allows, like what is allowed to happen within the world that you create, right? I'm just gonna fix this because no, wait a minute, like, isn't it? I'm gonna put it back here because like the line art is gonna be thicker. Oh, let me just read. Rufus says, in my world building there are Athers, the people, and the pharaohs, the animals as we know them in IRL. Some species only exist in anther or feral form. I don't know if it's the right term to use. No, it's right. Quadrupedal. Yeah, like feral is like the word to use for like, you know, creatures that are like on all fours and stuff still. Like they're still their animalistic form. Excuse me. Manigaga says, I mean, your world meeting another furry person with his own world. Oh, like we kind of play around with it when it comes to our worlds like colliding. Like they have their own rules, yes, but then we just make alternative universes, essentially, the two of us, like to kind of play with one another's limitations and stuff. Like, okay, like we're listening to this one's rules in this scenario. Huh? That's not. I thought I changed it. So it's like we don't limit ourselves to just like one version of our worlds colliding. We're playing around with different types of like, okay, like in this scenario they're more prone to this side of things, because it just makes sense to like, you know, play around with it, like so we're both getting a say in the matter sometimes, so that it's not uneven between the two of us. Because nothing sucks more than, you know, not being able to have like your rules be abided by. Let me see here. Rufus says, big middle finger to anyone with a cow or Fursona, because now suddenly you're livestock. Not because I hate them, it'd be really awkward if to have anther cows and quadrupedal cows in the same world. Yes, and that's why you can, like, you know, figure out, like, what works in your world compared to, like, other people's world. In my world, there are there are cows, and they can provide milk, but technically, like, the livestock in that world is actually gorillas, because I don't want humans. Like, the world does not contain humans, and I find it really weird to, like, have a monkey first, like, furry, because I'm just sitting here like, isn't that just a human? Like, no. Stop it. I don't like it. But I mean, again, that's rules of my world and not their world, and that's okay. Let me see here. Sunny says, hi, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Medic Jaeger says, I'm done. I will create the most mighty persona, which whole purpose is to bring rules into the furry worlds. I don't think a lot of people would appreciate you making rules for their world. I will say that. Because who are you to choose another person's worlds? Like, I'm just saying. No one likes being told what to do in their own creative space. Monomusa says, hi Dun. I'm Monomusa. Wait, what? What do you mean done? Who's done? Sunny says, I just woke up, but I'm doing good. Lol, how are you? I'm good. Like, I'm almost finished with the line art for this. Like, I'm just, like, fixing, like, the lines, and then I will fix the thickness of the lines afterwards. And then from there, it should be very easy. Like, once the thicknesses are put in place, then it's like, oh, okay, then I can go on with the next one. Let's see here. Medic. Wait, where are we? Rufus says, mine doesn't have any primates at all. They all went extinct. Yeah, in my case, it was just more so like the furries took over and made the primates into the livestock. So they're essentially the meat that you will see in the world. Not that people really touch upon that subject in my games or anything of the sort, but that's just like a little tidbit. So let's see here. Metagame says there will be no more creator space. Monomusa says, I'm done. Wait, what? You're done? Are you done? I'm so confused. Manny Jaeger says dad jokes. Rufus says they all decided to go into one person's straw hut, and then a meteor just so happened to strike the house while they were in there, and they all died. Joking. Oh my god. Sunny says nice, and Rufus says, damn, that's crazy. Monomusa says dad jokes, dearest Remy. Yes, but I don't understand the dad joke. Because what is it a response to? Oh, you mean with Manic Jaeger saying, I'm done. Okay, now I get it. I just have to scroll up to, like, figure out where we are. Manic Jaeger says, the Germans have no humor, but look at the Danes. Well, no, it was just more like I didn't get the part where you said that you were done. I didn't get the connection, okay? Not like that. Put it back here. There we go. Let's see here. Monomisa says, Manic said, I'm done. Yeah. Then says, my Sims all rebelled and crashed the game before I did anything. They were waiting for me. ATP, bro? I don't understand. I don't understand that abbreviation. Monomisa says, you could say that the Danes are quite great, but ah, yes, the Great Danes. Scenery says they're aware. Rufus says, so yeah, no primates at all in my world build, but because they all went extinct. Yeah, that's all good. Like, again, it's your space. You figure out like what you want to do with your space. I just think it's funny to, like, you know, make them into livestock. Because we need some meat on that table. Monomusa says ATP at this point. Oh, okay. Thank you. Randowser says, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Fenrir says hello to Randowser. Slowly but surely I will get this done. The lines are looking better now, though. Aspen says hi to Randowser as well. So we're going there, and then like... No, actually I think I can just do this. I don't like that. Something like that? Yeah, that's better. It's not like you're gonna see it anyways. I don't know why I put the effort in. Considering that a lot of this you're not gonna see because of the clothes. Manic Jaeger says, thank you for drawing and explanations. I am heading to bed now. To my bed now. Oh, okay. Like, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a great rest. And I'm glad to explain, if anything. I'm always open to questions. I try to answer the best I can. Actually, I'm gonna add another point here. No? Actually, no. No, I'm not. Pegasus... Clav. Wait, what? It's been like 2 years now, Clav is start of Squish Art. I know. Not on my usual account, I realized. Yeah, you aren't. Manny Jaeger, like, it's made a little happy face. Yeah. But yeah, feel free to ask me if I'm like, streaming and stuff. Like if you have more questions of furry stuff and whatnot, I'm more than happy to try and help. And I know, like, I just haven't gotten around to posting anything. I need to prod someone for it. I'm sorry. I actually have made more stuff, I just haven't posted any of the new stuff. Let's see here. Sandra says, hurrah, the game hasn't crashed. Time for sim suffering again. All good. But yes, hello, should I call you Clab? Is that what I should call you? Because I remember you as like something different, but I'll call you Clab. I'll get back to it, don't you worry. My spark has come back for it. Sindri is lurking, all good. Shoop. I think I will be done with this one almost, but not quite, I can see, because of the time. But yeah, I promise it's not because like I don't want to, it's literally just like a... Well, I guess it's more so like I haven't had the inspiration and now it's coming back. And I've drawn quite a few things. It's just about me like sitting down and glazing the stuff and finishing that way, like so that they're ready to be put online, because right now they're not ready to be put online. At least for now. And knocked owl. Oh, wait. But I'll get around to it. I swear. It's just having to prod someone to post for me because I don't post myself anymore. Senator says, Chad, I need ideas of how I should torture my Sims. It's been some time. I don't play Sims at all. Well, I do have Sims 4, but I just don't use it anymore. And I never use it to like torture. I use it for trying to character develop, kind of. Like, which reminds me, I really want to like finish Nathaniel's little thing that I had going on to make a video, but I just haven't like had the time to figure out like him as a person. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just make someone else that I do know. Like, I know I made a poll, but I realized like if I don't have anything for him, I can't talk about him in the same way. Senator says, please. Oh my god. What do you... Why would you want to torture them? let me see here. Senria says it's because of a channel that did something like it called Gray Still Plays. Now I'm essentially turning The Sims 4 into a survival horror game for The Sims, lol. I don't even know what options there are in The Sims. It's hard for me to, like, then know what you can do to do it. Like, I have no idea, like, because again, I don't play it. I'm sure you can mod it as well, right? Like, I'm sure there's, like, people who have made, like, torture devices or something. I don't know. Medieval torture devices in Sims. What do I know? I don't actually play it. I have it, but do I play it? No. And when I did, it was very much so like, okay, character development. I'm gonna try and see, like, okay, like, what would I, like, maybe I can get some ideas here. Like, Kihiko might be interested in doing XYZ thing, and the same goes with, like, this guy, like, his triplet brother and his other triplet brother could be doing this. That's essentially what I use it for. But I guess not everyone does that. It's just me. Because I need ideas of, like, what my characters could be doing and, like, what kind of hobbies they have. Because it's hard to, like, make those things up at times, because otherwise it just becomes, like, my hobbies and my hobbies alone. And that's not really what I was looking for. I'm just missing the leggies, I think, at this point. Leg and tail are, like, the last things, and then I'll start, like, thickening the lines and stuff. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Wait, how do I go about this? I like that one's rounded, actually. A little bit. There we go. Like, I realize as well that I have more, like, stuff for, like, Kenneth, like, what he does, but at the same time, it's like, I need to, like, learn more about my characters and make doodles, because I wanted to, like, have little doodles for each character, so that, or, like, each Fursona, so that you guys can, like, hear a little more about them and, like, what they're about, and, again, things outside of their work, because, like, I hate characters being just one thing, and that's the only thing they ever talk about. Like, Kenneth is a mayor, yeah, but I'm not gonna have him talk about being a mayor only, because, like, that's not really, that does not make a character. So that's why I'm like, I need to figure these things out. Like, what do they do in their spare time? It's not hard to do, it's just more like sitting down and actually doing it and like giving myself that time, because right now what I do is just essentially draw a bunch. But do I figure them out? No. Like, I do first, like, the first surface level stuff, and then it's like, wait a minute, I need to not do that. I need them to be more than just the surface level. So working on it. But I'll get there. Like, Nathaniel's just like one of those that I've not developed a lot. I just like his character design a lot, so that's why he became a Sona, because of what he looks like, which is so surface level. That is the most shallow thing ever, but sometimes you just have that. I actually have another character that I want to like make into a Sona. His name is William. I had a William before, but I demoted that William because I wasn't like really sold on having a cow Fursona. I was like, nah, like I like cows, but like not that much actually. And then I have a cat that is named William because I always found William to be like a fun name to say. William. But of course it's a cat because I'm a cat guy. Who would have thought? Considering Nathaniel's a cat and Kenneth's a cat, and now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have a third Sona that's also a cat. Give me all the cats. I just like cats. Kitties. I have a problem, and the problem is I love cats. I adore them. They're so cute. But they can also be little shits. I wonder, what if I... Does this help me? Oh, if I'm working on just one line, I could just do this. But I guess I can't break the lines, though. But this does help. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so I need to like have the other tool in order to crack the arms and stuff. Cause this thing cannot. What if I just crack the arms first? Like, that I know needs to be cracked, and then I can use the other tool. That's probably a better idea. It sounds a little bad that I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna crack the arms. As if I'm breaking someone's arms. I'm like, no, I swear I don't. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a doctor. I know some doctors break the bone to like rearrange it so it's like, you know, healing correctly, but I'm not that. Because this is making it a little easier, because then I can actually see the arms. Actually, I should just build the other one. I keep doing this. I keep being like so ADHD brained, and I'm like, Right. I was working on one thing and now I'm moving on to the next one, and then it's like I actually need the other one to be finished so I can like align it better. Ah. Typically me. Mannequin, hello! Welcome to the stream! How you doing? What you been up to? Yep. Mana says, got you playing while I'm at work. Oh, I see. Well, thank you for having me in the background. I don't expect this. Ah. I'm just trying to finish up a reference sheets. What's the name of it? The line art for it. At least his body is getting like finished up. As for the rest of him, his clothes is work in progress. That'll be its own layer, because like I'm thinking maybe I can use the same reference for multiple outfits essentially. So if I have his like nude version, I can put clothes on top of it. Why work harder when you can work smarter? I did it with Kenneth. I gave him like multiple outfits. Did I finish them? No, but I can. Whenever I feel like it. I just haven't felt like finishing the rest of them. Wild Spinda appeared. Who would have thought? But yeah, I also won't be streaming like Thursday because of like a driver's license test, so that's why. Because I've been failing a whole bunch. But maybe it would be. I'm trying again, hopefully this time. I'm tired of it. I know how to drive, just let me pass already. Just because I'm a little slow doesn't mean that I shouldn't be able to drive. Eh. Let's see. I do feel like this is going faster because it's like easier to like manipulate and fix compared. Which is nice. I like that. Mannequin says, I failed my first test, but I got it on the second one. Yeah, that's not my case at all. This is gonna be my fourth attempt. The first two was like backing around a corner, and then it's like... the last one was like I was too slow. Sucks. But it's also just like there's too much of a gap between like my lesson and then like my test. Like, so I'm not like as, like I feel rusty every time that I'm put to the test, and I'm like, I would like for that to not be the case. That I didn't like the last week not drive at all. And sucky. Mannequin says parallel parking is the worst. Yeah, like, it sucks. But I have practice in it now. I can do it. It's just, yeah. Of course, once I did practice it, they weren't testing me in it. I'm like, oh, of course, that's how the universe works. Because it's always like that. It's like, oh, like you practice the thing, like now we're not gonna like test you in that. We're gonna test you in another thing. And I'm like, ah, how dare? Not something I really want to think about right now, but you know, it'd be what it be. It's just why I don't have the possibility to stream on Thursday because of that. And I don't want to change the times for, you know, actually my test. Because I would rather that it's just like, you know, in a row than anything else. Okay, now I just need this down here. And it says, I'm sure you'll get it eventually. Yeah, I'll get it eventually, that's for sure. It's just being persistent with it. I'll get there. Because there's no way I will forever, like, just fail. It just sucks every time, but I will get it. I know I will. It's just about when. I don't think I'm getting to the point where it's I have to thicken the lines on stream. Like, I don't think I get to do that, but that's okay. We've gotten this much further. Could also just what is No, you know what? Like, I'm doing the thing with like the other one. It's fine. I was thinking like, oh, like a reference sheet, I could also just make a video on those and like talk over that, but I still want to like have those like doodles and whatnot and make it consistent that I have a video of each Fursona with like little doodles of what they do in their spare time and stuff like that. I'll get that done eventually. I've just been procrastinating because I'm scared about learning how to video edit. Do you ever just like procrastinate just because of a new thing that you need to learn? Because I do that. So now I could technically do this, and he's all there. And then a little extra, but like I'll delete those like overlapping lines. Mannequin says, I really like video editing. Yeah, like I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to video edit. I'm just sitting over here like trying to will myself to learn this new skill because it is a new skill to have. It just always is like that with like new programs. For me, I'm like, you'll want to jump into that now. Like, do I want to learn that right now? Am I ready for that now? And I'm never ready, so I should just do it. Because that's just how it is. Like, you're never really ready. Ad break will start soon. Thanks for letting me know, Saribot. Proceeds to end stream. Oi, didn't want that thing. Asmus says, unrelated, but I finally finished the drawing I've been working on during the stream, and in my opinion, it came out really good. Posted it in Discord if anyone wants to see. Oh, for sure, for sure. I'll have a look. Ooh. Ooh, that's really good. Are they like a scientist? Because they look kind of like a scientist with like their getup. Should I show it on stream if you want me to? We like to send it to this house. Gonna move it a little bit. Oh, I love the adjust the width tool. It's so nice. Aspen says here. Oh yeah, you can see it, and I think he could be considered a scientist. Show it. Stupid autocorrect. I'll show it. Hold on. I just need to save it so I can. There you go. So other people can see what work you've done. Looks fantastic. Love it. And I'm glad that you didn't shy away from like learning the hand. I can see the hand down here, like that you made a full hand. Sure, the other one is hit, but that's fine. Like it's probably in the pocket, surely. But I do like the hairstyle as well. Like it's really good. I love the swoop up and down. I may be biased considering gestures to Nathaniel and his hair. Actually, it reminds me a little bit of my own OC. Granted, he's the detective and stuff, but one version, like my character, kind of reminds me of this guy a little, but not quite. Like with the swoop up, with the hairs here, there, and here. And I think Trevor as well. Just grabbing. He also has that swoop up and down, and then like at the sides here. It's fun. I love that kind of style, hairstyle, but I may be biased. Aspen says, thank you, happy you like it. Yeah, of course, I do. It looks great. I like the asymmetric shirt as well with the buttons. And I'm assuming these are gloves up to here, which makes sense for a scientist to have. Safety first. Oh. I'm gonna close these because I don't need them. A little thicker, a little thicker. Yeah, that's a treat. Me and my thick lines. Could thin it a little there, just for fun. These I want thin. I should be ending stream. Whoops. But I'm so eager to finish. I almost need a point here so that I can just thicken it a little bit more. A little more. Yeah. Something like that, yeah. I also need to add a point here, I know, because otherwise there's going to be no thickness. Nope. Yeah, something like that. I need a point here as well. Huh. Make it thicker. Nope. Make it thicker. Okay, maybe not that thick. Senior says my dog's being clingy again. It's not a bad thing. They just want attention. A little thicker here. And then we thin out here because I want it very pointy there. And there as well. And I do want this thicker. Actually, I want another point there as well, but first let's make this as thick as I need it to be. Something like that, yeah. We add a point to make it thicker here. No. Keep picking like the wrong one. Something like that. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll add another point here, and then I can thicken it a little. I can thicken it a little bit. Let's. There we go. I might need to add another point like right here and then thicken it a little more. Because I know I'm going to have to thicken these. I didn't even adjust these lines yet. Whoops. Probably need to do that. Because they're not as curved as I would like them to be. This one I might need to thin out a little bit. There we go. And then I realized this part is like being pointy. Okay, just gonna adjust it. It's fine. This is fine. You cannot see the extra point. His face is slowly coming together. It's all good. Hello, Machi BXMPZ. Hello, welcome to the stream. What would you like for me to call you? Oh, it's already like past 3. Whoops. Senaria says, hello, Machi. Machi says, Machi is fine. Okay. I shall call you Machi. But yes, hello and welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your time here. Even if it might be brief, because I should actually go to bed, but here we are. Or not go to bed, get offline. But here we are, I'm still here. Like, yeah, just go to bed. Like, yeah, it's not like it's like only 3 p.m. I'm so eepy, I need to go and rest, even if I just had caffeine. Whoopa. Yeah, it's getting better with like the thickness of the lines. Ooh, looking sharp. I like that, I like that. Machi says, yikes, it's a 9:18 at my place. Oh, like at night? Or in the morning? This is only 3 p.m. for me, right? So I shouldn't be tired. And I'm not. I'm used to saying like, oh, I need to go to bed, like after like mix chatting with my boyfriend. Whoops. Machi says morning. Ah. Okay, so you're on that side of the planet. Let's see here. Senri says it's 9 p.m. 9:20 p.m. here. Oh. Oh yeah, you're on that side. Yeah, I remember. Machi says, ooh, yeah. Usually I go to bed like after his Mick calling, but like, you know, since I'm not talking with him right now, it's a little silly that I said that. Oh, I have so many points here. Oh, colliding. Well, no, I wanted the other way. I almost need an extra points here so that I can like add thickness. Because right now it's going into becoming nothing, and I can't have that if I need to color. So let's just add a couple. So I can adjust the width. Because sure, I want them pointy, but I also don't want them like completely lost here. Nope. Wrong tool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab them and kinda do this, I think. Because now they're on top of each other, so they will, like, you know, close it off, at least. There we go. Something like that, yeah. Oh, let me read what everyone's saying. Rufus says 11 p.m. here. Oh, it's quite late for you then. Machi says, yes, oh my lord. I keep forgetting that we live on a planet and not some game simulation. Also, your art looks great. Thank you! I appreciate that. That's very nice. Like, yeah, time zones can be a little annoying. It is hard to, like, tell where I, like, when I need to be on to stream for people, like, what makes more sense. Because everyone lives in a different part of the planet, and I'm like, I'm just guesstimating here. Wait, there it is. No, let me thicken it. Because time and whatnot. And then people also have school and I or work to do, and I'm just sitting over here like I work with art the entire time. Whoops. That's all I do every day. Well, I say that, but I also make like story development and whatnot for game purposes and whatnot. But it's a work in progress, you know, as it be. Come on, do the thing. A little bit thinner. Hit. Okay, I want this one thicker. Come on. And there we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, it'd be looking sharp. Might make this part thicker. Just a smidge. I might need another point here. Just so I can make this part thicker. Yeah, yeah. I see you. I see you. You're not supposed to do that. Small trivial thing that no one would notice, but I notice. I will try and fix these points, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. Machi says, any tips on giving characters backstories? They kind of just come to me when I'm, you know, least expected for the most part when I make characters, but it is a difficult thing to do because a lot of variables and whatnot, because it depends on the story you're also trying to like make with them and what the world is like, because that can change like a character in the sense of like if they're being treated badly because of their species or XYZ thing, or like skin tone with humans. There's a lot of like factors that come into play with like the society that you built, because a lot of people forget that when they make a story that, you know, certain things happen in the story because the society is built in a certain way. So it makes sense that a character, for example, like a hybrid character in my world, might be looked upon a little differently than a pure, quote-unquote pure person. Because, like, I do have that characters, for example, who are hybrid, half canine, half feline, that they can't reproduce, so therefore people do not really want to, like, you know, get in a relationship with them if they're if a big thing for them is to have children, like of their own, then it makes sense. So it's not that they don't like the person, it's just more so like what I'm looking for in a relationship is, you know, being able to have my own children with the person I love the most and stuff like that. Like it is a lot to think about when you're making characters. Like the world will influence them. So some characters might be bitter because of it, and some characters might be like, yeah, all right, like, and very nonchalant about it, or like they might be devastated themselves because they are born a hybrid, so therefore they can never have children of their own, or like there's a very small chance of them actually being able to do so. So that's like something to consider when you're making characters, that the world will always influence how they turn out to be. Something that a lot of people forget when they create characters is also creating a world that makes sense to them. Like either you make the world make sense to them, or you change them to fit into the world that you end up making. Either or, like, works. Because, like, I'm making a world, and then, like, characters, like, get plopped into it, and then I try and fit them into this world that I create. Because it's just working better for me to do it that way. And that's not necessarily your way of, like, doing things. It could be that you work better with making the character and then making a world that fits to them. Everyone has their own way of like working around things. You just need to find the way that you do. It's just, do remember that other things around them do affect them. Like other characters, what they say, what they do, like how they treat them. It can shape them as a person. Machi says, well, but my OC is complex, very complex, but thanks for the tips. Yeah, anytime. I try to do as much tips as I can for people. Like, I'm not an end-all be-all by all means. Like, it's all good that you're looking to multiple people and seeing like how they're doing things. Like, see which ones you like their methods, and work from there. I just have like the method of like mostly making up the world first, and like how they're interacting with XYZ thing, because I have superheroes and like they get, you know, treated in a different way than the other civilians do. So that's something that I work with the characters with. So see what works for you. Always reach out to like multiple artists, or see like their videos about like how they create their characters. Like that's also like a good way of doing it. Different perspectives from different people is always like better than like just one perspective. Yep. I'll fix this. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can just thicken them up. I wonder... Wonder if I can make these like flat at the ends. I don't think so. No. That's fine. I can work around that. Machi says, yeah, like, I'm glad that it helps you, like, getting another perspective. Because, like, I've had one point where, like, I had an ex of mine who made a character essentially commit genocide to her own entire planet because of like an alien species that just wanted to make her planet into like a parking lot. And I was sitting there like, okay, does the character not feel anything for all the people that they've essentially been put to commit genocide on? Like, I'm sure that she would feel something, like, you know, feel anger and want revenge or something, like, towards these people who are so nonchalantly just overlooking their lives, like, as if they're nothing. And she had completely forgotten that. And like that part, that humanity, or like the emotions and feelings of like a person would have, which kind of made her character like fall like into a, who's gonna relate to her, that she's just like, you know, not thinking about it, like she's not considering like, oh, I'm actually put to kill like all the people I love and care for. And this is going to be like such a hard task because they've all been turned into zombies. And I'm the only one that's still here and present. Like, it's a thing to like think about. Machi says, also, do you do comms by chance? Yes, I do. I do take commissions. Let me see here. I think I have like a... I don't have a command. Okay, I thought I had a command in Streamlabs. Yeah, I'll just grab my card real quick. No worries. Boop. Let me just copy that, and here you go. Like, here's the link to my online business card, and there you will be able to find, like, you know, my social media, like more art that I've done, also like pricing and commission order form as well. So everything is there, like collected into one. And no problem. Thank you for being interested. I do also stream like 3 times a week currently, though this week I'm doing 2 because I have a test here on Thursday, which is when I should have streamed, but kind of need to like do the test. But yeah, thank you so much for being interested. And if you have any more questions about like character development and stuff, like, or so, like, feel free to like poke me. I don't mind trying to help. Like, people can like write in my Discord server as well and ask questions, and I'll try and answer when I have the chance. Or you can get feedback from other people who are also developing their characters. Because, like, I'm not the only one here that makes characters and stuff. There's a ton of people in also my server who are artists that do their own thing and might have their own tips to share with you. So feel free to, like, reach out there as well. Let's see here. Rufus says, Viltrum over here, the Viltrum Empire. What do you mean? You mean with, like, what my ex made? Because, yeah, you might be right. I have no idea. I'm sitting there like, this is insanity. Like, that she doesn't feel anything for all the people that she has interacted with her entire life. I'm just like, what do you mean that she doesn't think about that? Sure, like, she's going through survival here, but at the same time, it's like, come on. If I had to kill the person I love the most, I would be devastated. I would not function. I would probably just let him kill me. Because I would not be able to live without him. Or everyone else that I love and care for. Like, that... Everyone acts differently, right? Like, or, like, takes it differently. Aspen says, ooh, I gotta go now. Farewell, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Machi says, farewell, Aspen. Ooh, okay, good luck. Like, thank you. I will do my best. The next stream will be, like, I'm gonna play games. Like, Yakuza 0 is gonna be the one. Like, I'm gonna try and tackle it again after so long. It's gonna be on Saturday at 9 p.m. GMT plus 2. And then we'll see, like, if I can, like, get further in the game without, like, raging too much. But yeah, I think for now, I'm actually gonna, like, stop streaming. Also, feel free to subscribe for more if you feel so inclined, or following for more. I will stream again as soon as possible. Senria says, anyways, time to continue torment my Sims. Farewell, fellow goobers, snoobers, dubers, woobers, and hoobers. Okay, I'll see you all again Saturday, 9 p.m. GMT plus 2. And hope you have a great rest of your week up to that point. Well, hopefully also a good weekend if you're not watching during the weekend, since it is like a different time. But yeah, see ya. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.